Hi guys, welcome to the multi-award winning Emerald House of Cars. We're a totally unique family run business on a mission to be the best car dealership in the UK. Our commitment is to give you guys the best buying experience you've ever received, whether you plan on purchasing completely online using our free next day delivery service with 7-day money back guarantee, or you're coming to the showroom to meet the team. We've made everything as easy and as transparent as possible so that you've got full confidence in choosing Emerald for your next car. A little later in the video, we'll show you how our vehicles are prepared before sale in our on-site RAC approved service centre. But for now, sit back, relax and enjoy the following video.
Good morning there guys, and welcome to the Emerald House of Cars. Today I am going to give you a walk around of this stunning metallic Obsidian black Mercedes-Benz S350D AMG line. Now the S-Class represents comfort, luxury, refinement and just a prestigious brand to the highest of its capability. There isn't many cars in the world that can compete with what an S-Class offers, and I'm going to show you all the features, and we're going to start right now. So you can see, moving down here, you've got your LED intelligent lighting system with LED daytime runners. Move down, front parking sensors. You've also got that mesh grille along with a chrome styling, which really does hit home how gorgeous this car looks. You've got the gloss black optional extra on the grille there, along with a chrome as well. And you can see it's got quite an aggressive statement making front end. Moving round and down, you can see you've got the 19-inch alloy wheels. They are of course the 5 twin spoke AMG branded with the silver Mercedes-Benz caliper just below. Moving down from there, extended side skirts, of course part of the AMG pack, flared arches, lowered ride height. You've also of course got your chrome door handles, really smart. You've got your body coloured door mirrors. You've got your gloss black of course on the A-pillar, big panoramic windscreen as well. And then up top we've got an electronically operated panoramic roof, which is again another optional extra. Really smart, and it just adds to the overall flavour that the S-Class brings. Moving around, you've got a chrome window surround to retain its executive luxurious nature. Gloss black B-pillars, tinted privacy glass, and then the iconic long swooping rear end into the gorgeous rear lighting system, partial LED of course, S350D badging, chrome accents, chrome on the diffuser as well, with rear parking sensors just on there. Now to lift the boot up, click the button underneath. Be aware it will fire up quite quick, so don't stand too close. And inside, as you would expect, you're greeted by a mammoth amount of space, easily able to fit in anything that you'd need. Under here you've got storage, toolkit and other options, and then to close the boot you will need to manually pull it down just softly, as it doesn't need to be smashed down. You can see all the way around it is a big old bus, but that just means there's so much more to love on it. Reverse sensors, I'm sure you've got a reverse camera as well on there, but moving down, it is just classiness personified. It is such a great option, and if you think you haven't even seen the interior yet, trust me, you are in for a treat. So without further ado, less waffle, more video. Let's have a look. And now we'll move on to the class leading interior, and I'm just going to let it speak for itself. Simply outrageous. You can see you've got the gorgeous, very sculpted, heated, bolstered and very cushioned leather seating, perforated leather of course, with the sculpted bolster seats and white contrast stitching. You can also see, moving down, you've got your Mercedes-Benz door inlay. Just here you've got your AMG floor mats, stainless steel pedals, and you move across, you've got your contrast stitching of course on the upper, on the armrest. Moving down you can see you've got that deep walnut burr as well on there. You can also see you've got your electronic seating, heated seating, remote boot release, electric folding mirrors, electrically adjustable mirrors, electric windows and deadlock as well. Now in terms of rear seats, so much room, so much space. Now of course these are predominantly used in business sectors for limos, and you can see why. Look at that amount of leg room, and that is with the chairs pushed right the way back In there you've got a bottle holder as well, or champagne holder as we've done on an advert. Full isofix and tri-seating. And then moving inside, you get a close-up of that walnut there in high gloss lacquer. Audible parking sensors off. You also of course got your push button start, auto headlights here, and moving down you can see you have got your parking brake as well. And then moving in and across there, what you can see is you've got your digital dash, you've got the small brake in the middle, then you've got your second big large screen for your media. But above that, we'll start here, you can see that stitching isn't just on one place, it goes gorgeously stretched all the way over the instrument cluster and the cowling with the leather effect. Really, really smart, so cool, so sophisticated, and it just brings unrivaled levels of, I don't know, craftsmanship and luxury, and you just feel so at ease and so relaxed. It is fantastic. Now, what else you can do in there, of course, is you can go all the way across, and now what we're going to do is turn it on. So you can see the push button start, press it once, that'll illuminate your clocks, put everything on. Then of course you can put your foot on the brake, press the button, and you're on. Now of course on there, that is quiet as well. It's silent, it's quiet, it's relaxed. And what that means is that you haven't got to worry about anything now. On there, a lot of cars now, obviously being big luxurious cars, a lot of people get quite concerned that you need a loud engine, or it's going to be rattly, or being a diesel it's going to be quite like a tractor. But that just isn't the case at all. What you will realise is the silence just adds to the overall sophistication and nature of the car in itself. Now on the dash you can see it's covered just over 56,500 miles, and you've got this gorgeous sweeping digital display. Now I personally think that that is the best media system in the game. I think it's the best looking, and it's got the nicest aesthetic as well. Now in the middle you can change the options, so what you'll do, you'll use the left hand option on your steering wheel. You can see you can scroll down, range, eco display, you've got your trip computers as well. If you click the home button, that'll take you onto the media system, the menu, sorry. Navigation, now that won't bring up a virtual cockpit as you might see in some. That'll give you your directions or your indications or your instructions to follow. You also go back out and Navi, click on radio. You can see you've got FM and DAB. You've also got media here, which can be your Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, subject to device compatibility. You've got your telephone, and of course you've got your assistance graphic. Now that'll bring up a virtual interpretation of the road, and it'll allow you to see any instructions or any obstacles on your way. And you've got attention assist, where the car automatically measures how long you've been driving and will recommend when to take a breather. You can also get on here, check your AdBlue level, you can check your tyre pressure, and of course your Assist Plus, showing your next service and when it's due. And you can go on settings, you can change your assistance, ESP, electronic stability control, traffic sign assist, collision prevention and attention assist. You've got your lights, you can turn your intelligent lighting system off, put your daytime driving lights on. You've also got dip beam for your left-sided traffic, change your instrument cluster display, and you can change on there your speed limit with your winter tyres. And if you want to revert it back to factory, click the button and that will do it all for you. But other than that, you are pretty much all done and dusted. Now moving down from there, on the back of this you can see you've got your one stalk. So this is of course your indicators and your wipers along with your high beam. And on this stalk you've got your gearbox. Now you can see just behind the display is reciprocated, really simple to use. Foot on the brake, press it down, and you can see now on there it's changed to D1. To put it into reverse, press it up, it goes into R, and of course your reverse camera kicks in as well to ensure there's no concerns about hitting anything else. Again, drive is press it down once, it's in D1, and up once, of course, in reverse. Put it in park, click the button just here. Now the steering wheel itself is of course soft touch Napa leather, really comfortable and really refined. And then you've got the Mercedes-Benz 3D textured perforated grip area, which not only looks great aesthetically, but it's a real good aid as well. It gives you total ergonomic and comfort on the grip. Flat bottom steering wheel because it's an AMG, why wouldn't you? Concave base with a satin, and then the gorgeous quilted centerpiece as well. On here you can see you've got mute, volume control, voice control and Bluetooth telephone, and on here you can turn it off, home menu and instrument cluster menu. On the back you can see here you've got your paddle shift. Now what that does, the left hand minus option takes you down the gears, the right hand option takes you up the gear. So if you was in drive and you were to change the gear, you'd be able to change into it. You can see now M1, and you can change up and down the gears when moving to give you a real engaging controlled feel of driving an automatic. And then we're going to move across. You can also see you've now got your big large media device, the best one in the industry without any question. You've got traffic sign assist as well. Now to control the media system, you are going to need to use this little device here, which is of course the media control. Navigation, you simply scroll down onto destination and you can search it, that simple. But it's high contrast, it's high resolution, and because it's such a big screen, it just gives you that little bit of reassurance that you're not going to be glaring at a small screen or struggling to see anything. Everything is right up front. Now what you can also do is if you go onto wave band, you see FM, AM and DAB for your radio, but realistically you're only going to want DAB. On the media, you have of course got different options. You've got your Bluetooth media interface, so this is of course your USB devices. You've got a hard drive, a memory card and a CD player as well. Moving across from there, Bluetooth telephone, connect that, you can get ready to talk and have it on the go. You've also got your vehicle settings here, so you can click on there, you can see now you've got consumption. Click on vehicle settings and you can change your acoustic lock feedback, easy entry and exit, ambient lighting. You can change your ambient lighting colour. It's not multicolour, but you've got a few different options on there. Interior motion sensor, tow-away protection, and of course the interior and exterior lighting along with locking features. You've also on there, of course, if I just scroll back onto vehicle because it's gone off the menu, you can click on seat settings, and of course you've got lumbar support, your reset, you've got the different options on here you can change, and the seat heating balance. What else you can get onto? Consumption and the owner's manual if you need to. If you scroll down onto system settings, you can change your favourites, Lingotronic voice control, the speed of which your text messages are read out, rear view camera, touchpad, which is this just here, and of course your Wi-Fi and other alternate settings as well. Now what you can also do is if you click on the option here, that will bring up a virtual interpretation of your air conditioning. Now what you can see on there is it's dual zone, so you can see that the temperature on the left hand side here, so if we change it using this, you can click on it and you can see you can change the temperature, alternate temperatures for the passenger and the driver. Now what you'll do, you'll see the higher you turn the temperature up, of course it will change red, it will change the colour if it's blue and white to give you an interpretation and a visual aid of the temperature and what is going on. You also got your air distribution, so you can change it now manually to where the air is portrayed into the cabin. You can go across and change it for each different area. You've got airflow, so this is how much air is pumped into the cabin. You can see, really cool that you can do it from the click of a button rather than going on the menu. Adjust your footwell. You've got your climate mode as well. You can see diffuse, focus and medium. It's just a really cool system. Now you can click on sync and that'll change it to one temperature all the way across the cabin as well. Again, in depth, luxurious, refined, comfortable, and more than anything, it's sophisticated. And you can get onto your main menu like that if you wish. Now moving down, you've got that gorgeous walnut veneer all the way across. You've got your air conditioning vents, as we've just discussed, and your Mercedes-Benz clock with the black face here. You've got your aircon touch button version if you don't wish to do it on the screen. Auto temperatures. You've also got air force distribution for both sides. Recirculation, heated front screen, heated rear screen. Click on the menu and get back into it at any time. Aircon rest and auto. Under here, you can see you can pull that down, and you've got storage, of course. You can lift that up as well. You've got dual cup holder, and then here you've got your CD player as well. Everything just fits to a point. Really nice. And then moving down from there, you have of course got your different options here for your seating. On here you can see the heating, and of course you've got your massage function. And then what you've got on here is you've got navigation, radio, media and telephone, hazard lights, back button, sports or eco. So you can see just on the right hand side there it switches from eco to sport. Sport will of course give you an uprated, much better performing car as such. It will give you a real nice, it'll give you a better performing rev ratio, a higher throttle response, and it will just make it a lot better. Moving down, you've got your customizable adaptive suspension, so you can have it on sport or comfort. You can see it's the air suspension, so that will heighten or lower the ride height as such, so it will make it a lot better. And this button here, if you click it, you see your vehicle can rise up. Not sure if you can see that happening now, but it just means that your car will rise, the air suspension will take your car to a higher level. So if you were driving on a rough bit of terrain, if you were driving on a big incline, or it was a bit low going camping or anything, it's a great aid. Moving down, auto start stop volume, and you can turn the system on or off. You've got your touchpad here, you've got your oscillated rotating device just here, and underneath you've got your great big storage system. In there is of course your media control in terms of your USB ports and your phone holder as well. And that is pretty much everything I can show you about this gorgeous S-Class, apart from the panoramic roof. Now this is the final thing. You can see you've got the sweeping glass roof all the way across, which again just enhances its presence. Really simple to use. For the sunblind, hold that down. That will of course close it in the back firstly. Take your hand off, press it again, and that can open it as well. And then for the front, if you wish to close it, hold the middle button forward. That'll close your sunblind. You can see you can close both of them, and then it doesn't even make you think that there is a panoramic roof up there. Deads out any natural light, deads out any natural air. Then to open them, you simply hold the one back. You can see they both open. And then if you wish to open the roof, this button here, hold that back again, that'll lift it up, and then it will open it all the way to allow total daylight and total air inside. But that really is it, guys. I don't have too much more time. I do appreciate your patience. I know it's a long video, but it is a car worth waiting around for. So what else haven't I told you? Well, this car has of course been treated to the 128-point Emerald check prior to retailing, and that just means it's been given a thorough, meticulous and cosmetic check at our on-site RAC approved workshop. We've also given it an oil and filter service to ensure no confusion or cross-contamination on any products that have been used, and you can see the results of the test online on the official vehicle advert. Now, if you are looking at buying this, we've got great news. You don't even have to come down to the dealership. With COVID and with all the ongoing pandemics and things and uncertainty and fuel prices, you can have this delivered to your house using our click and deliver service within 48 hours. There you can sign for finance, request a delivery date, get a part exchange price, and pretty much get the deal all done and dusted before you've even spoke to us on the phone. But if you do want to come down, meet Team Green and see what the Emerald experience is all about, then you can of course do that, and we'd love to welcome you to HQ. So if you want to come down, give me a shout and we're more than happy to help. Thanks very much, we'll see you soon.
One of the most important factors when buying a used vehicle is figuring out who to trust. Buying a car is a massive financial commitment, and you need to be 100% confident in the company that you choose. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google, Facebook and Auto Trader, hundreds of video testimonials, and the jewel in the crown are the multitude of awards we've won over the past number of years, including UK Independent Dealer of the Year, Independent Community Dealer of the Year, and most recently, Used Car Retailer of the Year. Integrity and transparency are really important to us at Emerald in how we conduct our business. We're the only dealership with a multi-award winning weekly YouTube show which pulls back the curtain and lets you see the inner workings of how a car dealership operates. We cover all aspects of the day-to-day running, from buying, selling, sourcing, after sales, and of course everything that goes on over at our RAC approved workshop.
Every one of our cars undergoes a 128-point vehicle inspection by our team of experienced technicians. Any item that aren't up to our approved standards, we rectify and replace parts needed with manufactured approved parts. We also service every car and put a fresh MOT on ready for its next owner. When we are happy the car is in A1 mechanical condition, over it goes to our body shop for paint correction or wheel refurbishment, then finally onto our detailing team. Essentially, we want to ensure that when the car reaches its new owner, it's at its very best. For the road ahead, we've got you covered for a comprehensive 90-day warranty, which can be extended for 1, 2 or 3 years, depending on your preference. We are proud to be partnered with the market-leading warranty providers that match up to our own high standards, providing customers with genuine support when they need it.
We've also got you protected for all unfortunate circumstances, such as having your car written off or stolen throughout your time owning the vehicle. We're really pleased to be able to offer a great RAC, gap and return to invoice insurance product, keeping you safe long after you've left our showroom.
If you are local to us and want us to take away the headache of keeping your car well maintained, our service plans could be just the ticket for you. Payable monthly and carried out in our fully equipped RAC approved garage, every service comes complete with a free health check to keep you and your vehicle safe and secure on the journey ahead, and also protect the future value of your car by maintaining that all-important service history.
And when it comes to protecting your car's interior and exterior against stains, scuffs, contaminants, all of our encompassing Guardex paint and fabric protection ensure the aesthetic appearance of your new vehicle remained unaltered and improved to an almost better than new finish. It's a great opportunity to protect against the best and worst that Mother Nature has to offer.
And last but not least, if you do need to take out finance for your new vehicle, we have a panel of over 35 lenders, including Santander, with rates as low as 7.9% APR, always guaranteeing you the lowest possible interest rate. For a free finance check, which won't affect your credit rating, click the finance tab on our website to fill out a 2-minute application that lets you know beforehand what your monthly payments are likely to be. We've got loads of PCP, HP and lease options available, depending on your personal preference and budget. So if you want to speak to me or my team of finance experts for any help and advice, please don't hesitate to pick up the phone. We're here to help.
Our goal at Emerald is not just to sell cars, it's about creating lasting relationships and customers for life. But don't just take our word for it. Here's what some of our customers had to say about their very own Emerald experience.
And how would you rate us out of 10? 10 being probably the best car dealership in the UK.
Definitely 10. Oh, I'd definitely say 10.
I'm going to say 10. 10.
10 obviously.
10.
10 I suppose.
Definitely a 10.
I would give you a 10.
It's got to be a 10.
I'd give you a 10.
Well, it's obviously a 10, isn't it?
Obviously a 10.
Mate, it's more than 10.
Can I say 11?
Straight million, straight million.
Way more than 10.
I would say 10.
Oh, I'd go as far as saying 11.
Definitely a 10.
10, yeah.
A 10.
I can say 10.
In
Be
the
11.
UK.
Well, it's got to be a 10.
Definitely a 10. If I could give you more than a 10, I definitely would.
I'd definitely say a 10.
10. I'd give you a 10.
I'd give it a solid 10.
I would say 10.
10 out of 10.
I'll give you a 10 then. Sounds
Give us a 10.
10.
And I'll give you 10 out of 10.
Gotta be a 10.
I'll give you a 10.
I would rate you a 10. 10 out of 10, 100%. It's gotta be 10 out of 10, isn't it?
That's an easy one, isn't it? It's 11.
11 out of 10.
I'll give you 10. Because I came back, didn't I? And I'll be back again.